Hello everybody and welcome to another Let's Play. I'm CaptainTurbo and this is Final Fantasy IV. Now you can probably tell from the Steam logos in the top and stuff, or the notifications, sorry. I am doing the Steam release of this game. Now, I have an interesting story for this before, well, the introduction's playing. It would have been a year ago. Actually it would be more than a year ago. I started Final Fantasy VI. Now, I actually really just want to watch these cutscenes. They look beautiful. But yeah, I started Final Fantasy VI about a year and a half ago. But before that, I actually wanted to do Final Fantasy IV. Now, I was going to do the DS version because that's the version I own and that's the version I've beaten. However, it turns out that the DS emulator has a problem with sound. It won't play sound as well as it's supposed to. It completely stutters all over the place. It has problems with frame rate as well. Not terrible. Definitely playable, but it has frame rate problems, especially when you're trying to record. And ultimately, I got about halfway through the game before I realized just how bad it was, and I pretty much dropped the entire project. What can I say? I pretty much had enough at that point. Then a couple months ago, I discovered that Final Fantasy IV, the DS version with the 3D graphics, the 3D cutscenes, the voice acting, was on Steam. Although I should point out this is technically the iOS version, not the DS version. So it's easier. The graphics aren't quite as nice, but they're still more than passable. And this opening cutscene here is beautiful. So yeah, we're doing the Steam version of this game, because why not? I would do the Super Nintendo version, but I kind of like the story better here because it's totally 3D gameplay. Just get my drink, guys. Enjoy this little cutscene. Alright, that was 3 minutes on an opening cutscene. Then again, not as bad as Kingdom Hearts 2's introduction, really, is it though? Alright, the first thing I am going to do, guys, is I'm just going to... You're going to see something pop up for a second. I'm just going to... turn down the music just slightly. Alright, that should be good enough. I'm sorry, I thought I lowered it enough during my... when I was setting up, but probably not enough. I have done a test playthrough of this. I shouldn't say playthrough. I did a test to see if just make sure the game was worked fine. So let's get started on this epic journey. All right, you have a choice in difficulty. The game content is the same with normal and hard difficulty, except with hard, enemies are more formidable. Alright, the hard mode, I believe, is the DS version in terms of difficulty. However, just for the sake of getting this on with a Let's Play, we're doing normal. I have beaten the DS version twice, but I don't really want to have to do it that hard if I don't need to. Otherwise, I would have to grind to like level 90 or something. We got Cecil, Lord Captain Baron Wedwings? Had a bit of a list there.
We're nearly to the Baron border.
So we are.
The trouble's him, too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
And because I do generally tend to talk sometimes during cutscenes, guys, I will leave the subtitles on. But I'll try and stay quiet for the majority of cutscenes if I can. I'd rather not stay completely quiet though throughout them, because what's the point in doing a let's play?
Captain! We're the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
He's not even moving his mouth. He's not even moving his lips.
Monsters at the floor!
None of them are, actually. Alright, first boss. Well, first... I don't think I'm actually in control here, am I? We're going to take a look in a moment. Yes, I am. Right, we're going to start off with Darkness. This will basically power up Cecil, so his attacks will do a lot more. But it comes at the cost of health every turn. Actually, I should have read the description of the enemy there. But yeah, every so often you'll lose a little bit of health with Darkness equipped. Right, we've got the Flowing Eye here, 100% accuracy for attack, I believe. It doesn't tell you his HP, his weakness, or his absorbs. But it doesn't matter. With Darkness on, it's only one hit. If I hadn't had Darkness, it might have taken maybe 2 hits to kill them. 14 gil, and got 300 experience points as well, so that's not bad to begin with.
Everyone alright?
With all these monsters as of late.
All these monsters, there was 2 of them.
I wonder what it bodes. We've reached the castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
My lord.
I'm only going to be doing like the opening hour or hour and a half maybe of this. So you won't see too much in terms of like random encounters and stuff. Ah, the young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Beacon. All's the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the mighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. I'm not in control yet, by the way. A moment, my lord. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver.
Does it now? Indeed, your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bacon. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me.
As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. Yeah, I'm not going to read every bit of dialogue, guys. You know, that's not my way. I'll definitely leave it long enough for you guys to read, though. So, there is that. There is a lot of dialogue, though, in this game. And relinquish the water crystal. Which we couldn't do anything with anyway, but... So it is.
That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. I
don't know why I'm making him cough all the time. Yeah, Cecil having a little bit of a problem with how he handled getting the water crystal. Unfortunately, there's no music playing right now, which kind of sucks. I know it's not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving.
As does yours?
Your Majesty, no, I would never doubt.
Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whispers escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you warned me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege!
Oh wait, that was Cecil. So yeah, because Cecil basically questions the king, he's gonna lose control of the Red Wings. And he's given us our task of slaying a mist dragon. And someone else here. We get Kane, Commander of the Baron Dragoons. Because there was no "the" there, it kind of put me off. Now this guy actually has a pretty deep voice in the cutscenes. But yeah, Kane is pretty much Cecil's friend slash rival for this game. Or for this story as well, I suppose I could say. So yeah, the king's been pretty pissy here. And they've got the Carnelian Signet? I think that's how you pronounce that word. Cecil's still trying to talk some sense into the king here. Not happening though. Forgive me, I did not mean to draw you into this.
Was to forgive?
No, that's the king. Was to forgive. I can't do a deep voice. I can't. When I talk like this. Fuck it. I can't do Kane's voice. I can't make my voice go that low without making it sound like the king again. Alright, so we're actually back in control now. I'm just gonna change a couple of... oh, there we go. Settings real quick. Alright, we got the music. The battle mode, yep. The battle speed. Just select a small number to increase the battles. Subtitles on. Should we change the window design? What do we have? No, let's just stick with blue, shall we? Yep, I think that's about it, actually. Yeah, we can talk to all the NPCs again, just like we can in pretty much any other Final Fantasy game. Let's talk to Kane for a second. What is it? This is all my doing. Forgive me. Oh, by the way, you don't have to talk to Kane here, but, is that the fucking Green Goblin? Okay, he's just... oh, never mind. Yeah, you don't have to talk to Kane here, you can just move on if you want. There's a couple things in the castle you might want to pick up, though, before you continue with the story. But I did talk to Kane because it shows this little cutscene here. By the way, that's supposed to be Kane's hair. It doesn't come across very well, though. Just a basic thing of them training together. Also, I believe these two are... yeah, these two are both orphaned. Were raised pretty much in the castle, so... they kind of see the king as sort of a surrogate father, I guess? We don't actually get to see these two spar, which is sad, actually. It'd been kind of cool to see. I believe the summons in this game are called, as you can see there, the Eidolons. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll only be playing for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half today, so you know, I can go check more of this stuff online when I've got some free time. Nothing around here. I'm not going to talk to all the NPCs because, quite honestly, there's no real reason to talk to them all. Also, I'm trying to... unfortunately, I think the running speed is always running. You can... I know in the DS version you can actually walk. I want to check that, actually. Can I put it so I am just walking? I honestly don't care, I'm not going to do it if I can, but I honestly thought... maybe it's in party? Nope. Oh well, it's not a big deal anyway, it's just kind of something I found weird. Alright, press the switch there, and we can get to these chests. What do we get? We get a ether, a 480 gil, money's always nice, and we get a tent, which is actually quite helpful. I'm gonna head over to this. I believe down here you've got like the mages and stuff. Let's just go check real quick. I'll only take a moment. Yeah, you got the Black Magic Laboratory. Basically, they'll give you more like background text and stuff, and the white mages are on the other side, I believe. Yeah, over there. We actually want to go this way though. Outside, and go down here, and we're gonna get another cutscene. And we get Rosa, the White Mage of Baron, who's actually Cecil's girlfriend in this. Or maybe is she his fiance? I'm not sure. One or the other. She's his girlfriend or his fiance. I'm not sure which though. Or maybe it's just betrothed in this. She also is, as mentioned a minute ago, she's a white mage, so she's pretty much your healer at a later point in the game when she joins the party. There's no class changing in this game. You know, you get what you're given and that's pretty much it. You can go in here, but there's nothing really in here, I believe. Nothing I need anyway. Let's go check downstairs though. Can't remember the last time I came in here. Ah, it's a dungeon. Imprisoned the Mysidian mages who stood against us. It should be safe to speak to them as long as you do so from the bars. Yeah, so these guys are pretty pissed. What you do to us is of little consequence, but please, you must restore the crystal to Mysidia. You know nothing. The crystal is not some mere glittering stone. So yeah, these guys are actually pretty pissed, except her. She's actually been quite cool about it. So yeah, apparently we took some people prisoner. I did not see that. No, you need to go up here. Well, well, look who's home. And we get the Cid of this game, who's the airship fleet master. As always, a Cid in every Final Fantasy, pretty much. Rosa's been worried sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry and you'll have me to answer to, you hear? I am not certain if Cid is Rosa's father or her adoptive father. I asked Dine this and he did give me an answer and I've already forgotten. One way or the other though, he's got a bitchin' beard. Not a lot to say here, he's just basically going on about his disapproval of what the king's doing as well. You know, the king has really been acting weird recently. You might think he's like being possessed or something? Foreshadowing? Also guys, I'm trying to leave each screen of text on long enough for you guys to read it, as I said. I am pretty much a speed reader though, so I can read the text quite fast. Yeah, it says here that daughter of mine, but I honestly don't know if that means adoptive or actually blood daughter. I think I need to go in here actually. Yeah, this is the right way. This guy is actually something of a side quest in the DS version. I don't know about here though. But his name is Naming Way. This guy in the original would have allowed you to rename your characters. Names. But because of the cutscenes actually having dialogue. Yeah, it says here, you can't change your name? If I had tried to type something else in there, it wouldn't have worked, essentially. It's almost as though my existence here serves no purpose. A naming way who cannot change a man's name is no naming way at all. It's time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. But until then, until we meet again. But yeah, if you'd have gone to him in like the SNES version, he would basically have allowed you to rename it because of cutscenes having actual dialogue and stuff now. As you saw in the opening, you have to keep the names of the characters, which I don't mind. I don't rename character names in any of these games. Anyway, I like having like a constant canon, for lack of a better word. And we're gonna go rest. I'm gonna have a pretty long cutscene coming up. The only time you ever really need to name anyone is in Final Fantasy 1. That's only because the characters have no character there. And we've got 2 moons there. How weird.
Your Majesty, what's become of you?
I actually think the game's actually
Where
well...
is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own?
Which is what I mentioned earlier.
The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
It's time for a booty call. Not really.
Won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love. The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he?
It is Eidolon. I was correct.
If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Cain will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Is that a proposition?
Careful.
You just hear a loud tunk in Cecil's armor. Tunk!
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
What I was actually saying a few minutes ago when the cutscene started is I actually think the cutscenes are well executed in terms of voice actors, for the most part. Cecil's is really good.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
Yeah, as I said, Kane's got a really deep voice, and kind of unsoothing in my opinion. Love the theme though. Final Fantasy's theme is fantastic. So Kane's actually smiling there. On our way to kill some innocent creature. Don't you guys love this? That music can make even walking out of a fucking castle epic. And so the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. So fucking beautiful. Together with King, commander of the Dragoons, fuck me, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream. But man is a creature seldom sated, and he would be quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then, though, Why then does its king now seek the crystals? I fucking need to start paying attention instead of only half attention. And why have the fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land? If the crystal know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. I fucking love that screen. The thing is really nice. Alright. We're actually in the game now, 25 minutes in. Alright, we have everybody here. First thing I'm going to do actually is head into Baron and pick up a few things. Like potions and antidotes and stuff. And talk to some of the people here. Alright, I want a couple antidotes. No, I get 5 just to make sure. And I'll spend the rest on potions. Actually, 6. No, I'm gonna get more. Accept that. Alright. That should be good there. There's also a couple of items you can pick up around town that are, you know, invisible and stuff like that, because that's the way it is. Found a potion there. I know where a couple of them are, so I'm just gonna get the ones I know. Oh wait, was there something there? Yeah, there was. Another potion. Didn't actually know that one was there. Talk to this girl. It's spoken ill of His Majesty, I swear. Why don't I show you a little something and we can just forget about it, right? Sure. Oh, my. But yeah, there's a couple dances in this game. It's actually quite funny. Basically doing a strip dance for him. Head down the waterfall here. Head into the general area over here. There's a couple of items to pick up. There's a third, actually. I guess not. The reason I know where these are is as I said, I spent a long time playing the DS version, and I pretty much went for everything in that game, apart from the bestiary. So yeah, I know where a lot of this shit is. There's one over here as well. Yep, eye drops. I have a new item in my inventory as well. Let's speak to the old woman over here. Yeah, that will become important later, though. Let's keep an eye on that. There's another item here, I know there is. There's a phoenix down. I think maybe one more. And the gold needle. And another phoenix down. And yep, that's everything now. Can actually head on with the game. We're heading in the correct direction, by the way. I'm not gonna mess around, you know, leveling up and all that. Yeah, let's get rid of the sword rat. Nice in-game stuff here. Sorry, in-battle stuff here. But we get the awesome enemy defeated music. I can't think of anything else to call it. Unfortunately, I can't see how close the characters are to leveling up. That's something that I guess they took out for the iOS version from the DS version. So let's take a look at, yeah, it'll be status, won't it? Experience, for the next level need another 325, that's fine. Heading to the Mysidian Cave. Oh, but we're running into this little guy.